I guess we got good news on my husband's father. He is able to go home, but I guess my husband's father's children are worried about could he handle going back to the house and that. As I would say, only time will tell. But I think like back when my brother was out drinking a lot, and they're trying to literally, I think Joe and Krista started with it because my mom messaged Krista, believe it or not, to help my brother get a girlfriend. It's like, with my side, they're a little bit racist, but they're alright with people of other ethnics. Like my grandfather and my dad will use, I ain't gonna say the full word, but the N-word. And so would my Uncle Steven. And they would kind of talk bad about Hmong people at that house. And it's like, well, you shouldn't really talk about that around little kids, or else they'll repeat it. But, like I said, like I can remember like when my cousin Shane first met now his ex-wife, but is the mother to his three children, was mostly African American. Let's say his parents didn't like that about with her, but I think over time they got alright with her like that. But like with my brother, I guess one time my Uncle Steven brought him to a strip club, and my brother said when he got back home that Steven was just handing a bunch of dollar bills and that to women dancing on a pole and dancing in front of him, practically in their bra and panties. Yeah, and it's like, I didn't know that, but yeah, my parents said, oh, Uncle Steven used to do that in his younger days, we all thought, but I think like my happiest memory was like with my great grandpa. He used to collect currency like I do up until the day he died. He was always singing and dancing, making everyone smile, and I guess he would go to church and that. Yeah. He would always show you a coin out of his collection. Seriously, I think like the first coin, how he got me started on that hobby was he gave an Ike dollar. Yeah. So, and I was pretty young though, just to say the least. But yeah. And I think like there was a time like before my brother and I even started seeing anyone or talking to anyone like that in a romantic way. My grandma was tempted in trying to put a newspaper ad for my Uncle Steven for any woman to date him. And then she said, oh, he would probably get real mad if she did that. So she said, no, I'm not going to. You know. But yeah, I think even she was reading ads about women in there, and it's like, well, if Steven wanted a woman back then, let's say, I think he was capable at the time of finding one himself. But yeah. So I think, this is why I would love to get back in the Walmart if they could bypass the red flag, because I did not watch anything inappropriate on my phone. What basically happened was someone invaded my privacy. They went to their friends, ganged up on me, made up a lie of a story to store manager Ben Foss at store number 1277 when I was playing Candy Crush Saga. And they turned to it and saying that I was watching something inappropriate on my phone when I wasn't. I was hunched over so good where no one could see unless you were practically leaning on me, and someone said they were laying on me just to purposely look at my phone. And I guess that was also against Walmart ethics and policies, what they did, because you're not supposed to break the law. I guess it says in Walmart rules they broke the law because you're not even supposed to invade someone's privacy, but Walmart, I guess, backlashes and says that yes, they can invade your privacy because they're not breaking any laws. Well, that was a clear fire that they were denying that they broke any laws, because it also said in Walmart ethics you cannot break any laws while working there. And they had no physical proof and evidence that I didn't that I watched anything inappropriate. And on the downside, I had no physical evidence and proof that I was innocent and was only playing Candy Crush Saga on my phone. So Walmart said they can't believe either side, but they're only going to go by numbers. So since I had no witnesses to back up when they were doing this wrongful accusation of an investigation on me, they didn't want to believe me. So they wanted to believe the ones that were part of a clique that was running that store. So I've been trying to say for years to Walmart corporate that store number 1277 is corrupted and ran by a clique group of department managers, not assistant managers, not a store manager. Because I guess this clique, they got an assistant manager fired for no reason. So, all because the assistant manager told them no. But, and I guess like I told DVR if they could get Walmart and Haley to bypass my red flag, I'll go back. But here's the thing, I just won't say anything about what happened at store number 1277 to anyone at the Lake Haley store. You know, yeah. And I feel that Ben Foss shouldn't have been promoted to, I guess, corporate for all the wrongful terminations he done of associates. And yeah, he acted like a puppet towards this clique. You know. But even according to Walmart rules, they needed physical evidence and proof before they could even do an investigation. That was how I learned that they really did wrongfully investigate me, and not only that, the state said it was wrongful termination. So, because I guess the state of Wisconsin asked Walmart for physical evidence and proof, and they had none, so they couldn't respond back. So I was granted unemployment. So in Walmart's rules, I should have been reinstated and offered a transfer to another location. And, yeah. So even right now, I'm even willing to go back to Shopko if I had to, but I just wouldn't say anything about the Arcadia store at Hallie either. Just for good reasons. But, yeah.